Hi guys, Steve Blankard here again, and I'm out at the range with another antique rifle. Today I want to show you the German Gewehr 1888 Commission rifle. This rifle is the first modern German rifle used in the German Army, and it was developed in 1888 as per the date. A little background on this. Prior to this, Germany's primary infantry rifle was the Mauser Model 1871, an 11 millimeter black powder cartridge. Well, in 1886, the French developed the Model 86 Lebel rifle, which was the first modern smokeless, small caliber, high velocity rifle. It immediately made the 1871 Mauser obsolete. So Germany put together a commission to develop a new rifle. Rather than going with a single design submitted by one manufacturer, they got all their best minds together and they chose all the features they thought were the best features from multiple rifles and to develop their first smokeless powder rifle. And this became known as the Model 1888 Commission rifle. Now the original cartridge was an 88 Patron, which was used a 318 thousandths diameter, close to 8 millimeter bullet. It was a longer bullet. Well, as technology moved along very quickly, by the turn of the century, they were developing, what we know now as the 8x57 or the 8 millimeter Mauser cartridge, which used a Spitzer bullet, had a higher velocity, flatter shooting, and that became the standard cartridge. So many of these 88 Commission rifles were reworked to take the 8x57 cartridge, and it uses a 323 thousandths diameter bullet. So they were bored and re-rifled, rechambered, and a few other modifications were made to them as well. One way to identify a rifle that's been modified for the 8x57 cartridge is there's a large S stamped on the bridge of the rifle to indicate Spitzer. They were also modified to take a stripper clip that was used by the later Mauser rifles, and a couple of little internal changes just to modernize them a little bit. These were used frontline service for 25 years by a number of different countries, and actually some of the surplus ones sold in many different countries around the world were used up through World War II even. So they were very popular. They were used by many different countries in surplus, and in the First World War, Germany was still using them as a second line rifle. Many of the ones in the United States you see today were used by Turkey, and they were imported from Turkey thereafter. So they have Turkish markings on them. One of the unique features of these rifles is the barrel has a sheet metal tube around it. So it makes it look larger than it is, which is you can actually see the actual barrel diameter here at the muzzle. And their thought of that was it would protect the rifle barrel. The barrel would float inside the tube and make it more accurate. But apparently, in practice, they got moisture down inside the tube. It could cause some corrosion issues. But this one's in pretty good shape. Actually, this is a Turkish version. I've shot it occasionally. I've probably had 4 of these rifles over the last 40 some odd years. And the first one I bought many years ago, they were like $50. You can find them for about $50. I bought this one probably 6 or 7 years ago. I picked it up at a gun show, and my thought actually was just to use it as a rifle lamp, just to put it on my pole lamp in my gun room for display. It was really cheap. You can get these now for about $250 or so. But anyway, I put this on my gun lamp, and I had it there for a couple of years, and one day I got looking at it, I think, gosh, I've never even shot that rifle. I should take it down and try it. So I took it off the lamp, cleaned the bore out, and was surprised to find it has a really nice bore, darn near excellent condition. So I've loaded up some 8 millimeter 8x57 ammunition for it. I've had it out to the range a few times, but it's probably been 3 or 4 years since I brought it out. So I thought I'd bring it out today, and we'll take a few shots with it. So I'm here out at the range. I've got some targets set up at 50 yards, not too far away for these open sights in my old eyes, but it's fun to shoot. So let's go ahead and take a few shots with it. So I've got some stripper clips loaded up here. This is known as the 8805 modification to take the stripper clips. So these just go in here. Load those in, take the clip out. All right. Alright, so that's 5 shots with the Gewehr 88 Commission rifle. And I should make the point that these rifles, while they're very good and serviceable, they're not near as strong as the classic model 1898 Mauser. So load should be kept mild with these. They're in my hand, quite mild. They're fun to shoot, no need in stressing the old boy here. But it shoots really good. The range is active, so I can't go down and take a look at the targets right now, but it shoots really well. It's surprisingly accurate, and it's a fun rifle to shoot. So if you're thinking about an old military rifle for something fun to play with, these can still be found at gun shows quite reasonably priced. Just make sure you keep the loads mild on them. 8x57 brass is easy to come by, and bullets are easy, and loading gear is not a problem. So they're pretty easy to reload for. So if you're thinking about an old military rifle, these 88 Commission rifles are kind of a fun one to have, and they got a lot of history behind them. So hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please like the video if you enjoyed this, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll have some other videos coming out soon. Take care.